everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. I hope you're all doing really well. So it's Saturday morning for us here and I got a new delivery that is very exciting. I picked up another one of the matcha latte in the flavor vanilla, not the shade. They do have a strawberry flavor as well, and I do love a strawberry matcha, but I kind of thought like if I wanted my own strawberry matcha, I could just add my own strawberry to it, and like I love vanilla everything, vanilla perfume, vanilla flavored things, like I just love vanilla. So yeah, I already do have this, and you've seen me make it in a few of the other vlogs, but this is a really good protein powder. It's a really good matcha powder because I've tried a lot of matcha powders that the quality is questionable, and one of the ways you can tell with matcha is how green it is. And obviously there is no coloring in here to make it more green. That would be dodgy. But like the more vibrant your matcha is, generally the better quality it is because it's made from like little leaves and they're just ground up into a really fine powder. And some of the other ones you get, they're kind of brown colored or like they're a really muddy green, and that means that they're probably not as good quality. This says it's ceremonial grade matcha. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Sounds fancy. And yeah, it's got some good things in here. It's sweetened with stevia, which I'm personally fine with. Some people don't love that, but I think it's nice. It has like a good amount of sweetness to it, and it doesn't taste like dirt, which is also good. So yeah, this is a really good one. I do have a code. I'll put it in the description box down below if you want to try anything from New Harvest. They also, I don't have anything of it at the moment, but their protein powders are incredible. And also the Busy Girl shakes, they're not like a meal replacement, but they're kind of like an all-in-one, and it's got like lots of vitamins, lots of minerals, like protein powder, whatever. I love just adding it to my morning smoothie, and I feel like it definitely keeps you full for longer because of like all the goodness that is in there, and it tastes really good. The cookies and cream one is my absolute favorite. It's really nice with just like a bit of banana, and then like you can either do it with water or like almond milk or something like that, but it's super creamy even if you just do it with water. And it's kind of nice knowing you're like setting yourself up for the day, you're getting like all the things you need and you don't have to think about it as much. So yeah, those are some of my favorite things from New Harvest. If you are also their protein powders, they have a billion different flavors. I think there's one that is either like pancake batter or something like that I'm obsessed with. And also they're just standard chocolate is amazing. Like their flavors are so good, and they have like nice ingredients. There's no weird dodgy stuff in there. And yeah, so if you're shopping around for a new protein powder or you're looking for a matcha, they also have these hot chocolates called Moon Milk that have, I believe they have magnesium in them and some other things that help you have a good sleep. And those are like the ultimate sweet treat. Like after dinner when you're looking for something a little bit sweet, but you're like, I've probably had enough sugar for today. I'm not looking to eat like cake or chocolate or whatever. Those are a really good option just for like a little sweet treat or like an afternoon pick-me-up. And they will, yeah, just see you through the evening without you like raiding the chocolate bar stash. Although there's nothing wrong with that once in a while, but like, you know. It was supposed to be rainy today, and it's actually like the most beautiful sunny day. So I think it's a good day to go and maybe go pay a visit to the garden store, or I also kind of wanted to do like some thrifting and see if I could find anything interesting and new for the house or the garden. I feel like the thing is like when you go to the thrift stores, like you can't have an idea of what you want in mind. You just have to go and see what you find. So yeah, I was thinking we could go and do that, and I placed a really big order for seeds this morning, which I'm actually so excited about. Like, for context, 2 years ago, I was growing tomatoes, I was growing capsicums, I was growing chili peppers, I tried to grow zucchinis before I learned that that is not going to happen on this balcony. There's just not enough space. I grew, I think that was it. And then I got really defeated because my tomatoes kept getting diseases, they kept getting fungus. I did get to eat a few of them, but it just was like so defeating to have like every single one like succumb to disease. And then I ate some of the capsicums, that was great. And then the birds found them, and then the birds started eating them. And I think I felt the feelings that every single new gardener feels, where you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is just not for me. And then I just have been growing like medicinal herbs, and I got into growing like flowers a little bit more this year, and just like the indoor plants that are pretty low maintenance, like the fern and the ivy and that kind of thing. But the call of the vegetables was too strong, because in the other vlog, I think you saw, I made the geranium cordial, and there is just something so special about eating something that you have grown. Like, you've taken care of it, you've nourished it, you've watered it, you put so much love into it, and now you get to like reap the rewards of that. And like, there's just, it's so satisfying. And honestly, like, nothing tastes as good as like stuff that you have grown yourself. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna rethink how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be realistic about the size of the space that I have, and I'm gonna look for like miniature varieties of like vegetables, essentially, that would work in a balcony garden where we are very limited in the space that we have, and stuff that works in containers and that kind of thing. Because this was the lesson I learned. Like, speaking of things you learn about gardening, like, I don't know, I guess I just thought you could plant whatever wherever and it would be fine. I never really thought about like, oh, this plant is actually going to grow and it's going to be bigger, and I'm going to have to account for that. So that was a lesson I learned. And so what I've done now is I ordered 2 like bigger planters, and we have a whole gardening plan. So I decided I'm going to try and grow these things from seeds, because like the stores around me don't have like the varieties that I'm looking for. And so I found 2 varieties of micro dwarf tomatoes that apparently you can grow in a pot that is like 15 centimeters big, which is not very big. That's quite petite. And one is called a window box variety, and the other one is called like Heartbreaker, and they look like little hearts. So yeah, they're supposed to be like a little mini tomato bush that doesn't get higher than 30 centimeters. Very doable on the balcony. And then also I got some, I think they're called like Paris market carrots or something, but apparently they grow in like little like golf ball sized like little round carrots, instead of like going long and down and into the ground. And they're ready within like 60 days of like planting them. And I thought that would be really cute. So I'm going to do those in one of the planters, and then once that they've like had their run and they're done, I'm going to repurpose the planter. And at the same time, I'm going to be starting my tomato seedlings in like a seed tray. And then once those have gotten like ready to plant on into a bigger pot outside, then I'm going to put them into a smaller pot. We're going to see how they're going to do in there. But then if they're doing well and they want a bit more room, then they can go into the pot where the carrots have been in once the carrots are done and I've like harvested them. And then in the other pot, I'm going to try growing cucamelons, which are really cute little round cucumbers. They apparently have like a lemony sort of flavor. Thought that could be fun, and they're gonna grow up a little trellis, and then I thought I would underplant them with thyme and basil that I'm gonna try and grow from a seed. So there's lots of new things to be learned, lots of new things I'm trying. Obviously, you're gonna come along with me for the journey. You're gonna see every single step of the way. And I mean, when I bought the pot for my rose, I was like, this is the last big pot I am putting on the balcony. Famous last words. So yeah, I'm super excited for all of that stuff to arrive. And because it's August for us now when I'm filming this, it's actually a really good time to get started with like planting your seedlings, and then for them to be ready and big enough for them to go out. Like, I guess we're sort of heading into, I guess right now it's like pre-spring, like it's still technically winter, but spring is coming. And so we're gonna start everything in the seed trays inside And then when it's time for them to go outside, we'll be ready to do that. But not the carrots, because with carrots, obviously, like where you put them, you don't want to play around with it, because then it obviously the root of the carrot is what you were eating, so you don't want to be constantly disturbing that. So carrots, you're just going to direct sow them into the soil when those arrive. So yeah, I'm super excited to go on this next stage of my gardening journey, and I'm sure it will have lots of interesting learning moments along the way. So yeah, I can't wait to do that together.
Golden fields in the light, combines rolling it by, goes so straight to the end, feeding trailers they said, sunshine paints the land. Harvest dreams close at hand. Corn spills in a dance. Farmers take their chance. Precision in the light. Every kernel shines. Tractor trailer follows. Harvest time swallows. Day so bright, sky so clear, bringing crops close and near. In these fields we belong.
I did a little bit of pruning of the Angelonia. Although I guess the advice is like you can trim it back by half in midsummer, which it is certainly not midsummer. It is the end of winter right now. But I've had her for a little while, and I just feel like she was looking a little bit tired. And I think sometimes when you like trim the plants back by half, it sort of almost like breathes new life into them and encourages them to grow like kind of more outward and be a little bit more bushy instead of getting really long and leggy and just like flopping over on itself, which it was doing. So yeah, we'll see if that improves how she's doing. And yeah, it's funny because I thought she was going to be like more of a low maintenance plant, and not like she's a high maintenance plant, but I just feel like, yeah, like you don't have to deadhead the flowers or anything, but I think sometimes it seems like she uses a lot more water than I thought she was going to. And then yeah, she got really long and leggy and all these things. But I feel like that is the thing about gardening, is I'm just constantly learning new things about like how to take care of the plants. And like when I first started gardening, I was like very afraid to prune anything, to cut anything off. But over the years, I've learned that like honestly, usually when you trim back what is like not extraneous, but like when you're not afraid to prune like conscientiously, I don't know, not with abandon, but like when you're not afraid to prune, then the plants always grow back to be like better and healthier, and you're getting rid of the dead stuff and the shape is better and all the things. So yeah, just like not being afraid to prune things when it looks like they maybe could use it. And it almost is like hitting a reset button, I found a little bit with the plants. So we'll see if that makes her happier, and yeah, see how that goes. But I also think that's one of those things where I'm always like, oh, I'll just go sit in the garden and like have my coffee and have my breakfast. And then as soon as I'm out there, I'm like, oh, I have to do this to this plant, and this plant needs this, and this plant needs this. And then it turns into a gardening session accidentally, but that's okay. I like it. It makes me happy. And nothing brings me joy like being able to just like sit in the garden and enjoy it, even though that usually turns into me taking care of the garden. But it's funny because before I started gardening, like, I don't think I ever would have, I maybe didn't appreciate plants in the way that I think I do now. Like now it's like I can literally just go and sit on the balcony and look at each plant and be like, oh my God, look how much it's grown. It's looking so beautiful. Like just appreciating them in a whole new way now. And yeah, I think there's something really lovely about that. Outfit of the day is the white AliExpress version of the Zara dress. I've got a little Ralph Lauren cable knit over my shoulders for a bit of warmth because it is still chilly out. I am just pretending that it's spring now, apparently, in what I'm wearing. And we have this little Ralph Lauren like corset belt and YCL heritage watch as usual. And yeah, that is the outfit for the day. Okay, so it is a beautiful day out today. The sun is shining. It's a little bit cold. Yeah, I guess we're doing a weather report. There's a little bit of a chill in the air. I thought this weekend was supposed to be raining, and so I kind of like made a loose plan of like rainy day activities for myself. So yeah, and I mean, one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to come to the thrift store and have a look around. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I just wanted to have a little look, and I thought it was going to be a rainy day, but then like once I had in my head I was going to the thrift store and I wanted to look, then obviously I could have changed my plans. But I mean, it said it's supposed to be raining tomorrow as well, but if it's not raining tomorrow, I definitely want to go for like a nice beach walk. And that restaurant that I went to a few weeks ago with my friend, I like put it in the vlog a few weeks ago. Leto, they have like, they do like coffee and breakfast, and like it's open all day because it's like in the hotel. But they do like coffee and stuff in the morning, and I thought that would be fun to go and check out, like go walk down, get a coffee, go for a little beach walk. Thought that could be fun as well, but we'll see what the weather looks like tomorrow. I'll go to Pilates first and we will suss it out then. But yeah, I love that. An unexpectedly beautifully sunny day. It's almost a bit cold. Like I'm just wearing my dress and my like cardigan, but it's a little bit chilly when you step outside. But now that I'm sitting in the car, it is warming up. So let's go have a look inside and see what we find. Okay, so first things first, whenever I go to a thrift shop, you know that the section that I'm going for is like the glassware, the kitchenware, the cookware, just to see what they've got. I didn't really have anything in mind, but it never hurts to look. And so I feel like getting glassware sometimes from the thrift shop is a really good option. Sometimes they have more fun, like little antique bits, like these little bowls. So cute for dips or something. Yeah, lots of wine glasses, lots of drinking glasses. Like, I just think sometimes it's like a good option, and then you're not really precious about if you break them, or you can find some good bottles or like canning options, which I always think is nice. Not into the pink section. I don't know why I lingered here for so long. I usually go for like the white or the earthenware section, or sometimes the blue, but this little pottery dish was really cute. Love a little sort of earthenware pottery moment. I feel like this thrift store, like at all thrift stores, it's really hit and miss. Sometimes they have good things. Sometimes it's just a lot of nothing. These are so cute. There was so many of them. Spoiler alert, I ended up bringing 2 of them home because I have been in the market for some cute glassware. I was looking for green, like I wanted some big green drinking glasses. I just haven't been able to find anything that I really liked, but these were cute. So yeah, taking them home with me. There was a lot of like McDonald's glassware, which was very nostalgic. And yeah, I guess there wasn't really too much in way of like, I have enough mugs, enough coffee cups for one lifetime. So I think I'm good on that front. And there was definitely some cute little like mixing bowls and stuff in the cookware section, but I didn't really see anything that really was inspiring me to pick it up and take it home. but that's okay because the whole point of going to the thrift store is just looking and seeing what you can find. This section sometimes has some good bits in it because they're kind of the colors that I'm looking for, like those sort of more earthenware colors, or even like a cute little basket sometimes, but she wasn't really giving today. And that's okay. Not every day is gonna be a win, but it never hurts to look. And there was actually some really cute furniture. I'm not in the market for furniture, but oh, I have spotted this little vase with the rope arm detail. I think this is really, really cute, but do I need another vase? That's the thing. And it turns out it was from Kmart. So I was kind of like, interesting. Should I just go to Kmart and see if I can find it there? But I think this is really cute. I think it would be beautiful with flowers. Do I need it? No. And I think that's the thing, is just because things are super inexpensive, I am like pretty picky about like what I'll bring home, just because I'm like, then you have to find somewhere to store it. So it was a no on that front, but they did have some really cute furniture. I was obsessed with these chairs. If I had somewhere to put chairs, or I was looking for chairs, I would have picked those chairs up in a heartbeat. Like, they are so cute. And these look like they'd definitely seen better days, but like the shape was there. It was kind of cute. It was kind of giving. And as a little fun styling tip, I always go to the book section and I look for like hardcover books, even if they have like a dust jacket on it. And then I look to see what color is the book underneath that dust jacket. And if you want to find books for styling, that's a really good way of doing it. And you don't have to pay like $60 for a coffee table book, or $100. And you can find ones that are based on your interests. And yeah, that's a little inexpensive styling hack, I guess. But I'm always looking for like hardcover books whenever I go like thrift shopping or anything. So TK Maxx was next door, so obviously we had to pop in and have a look. These little shell ice cube trays are so cute. I was very tempted, I will not lie. And the rose ones, the tea section was giving. So many cute little tea boxes. Got very excited by this Harry Potter mug, and there was also some cute other ceramics and stuff in here, as well as I spotted the most incredible mirror for pretty good pricing for a mirror that size. Now you can see it now. That gold one, it's floor length, it's incredible. I think it was only $375, which for a mirror that size is really good. And the detail on it was so cute, but I didn't really have a way of getting it home and the space for it. I'm also really obsessed with this footstool, and also coming up the pair of rattan matching lamps. I think they would be so cute and add so much like warmth to a space. And there was the pair of them too. I was not gonna lie, I was very tempted by these as well. They would look super cute in the bedroom. But the cushion section also had some really good finds. I really like this like block print kind of style and these woven textures. Like, I don't know, something about a cushion. I just love cushions. Also this like blue and white little floral print. Um, yeah, they actually had like quite a few really good options. It was a good day in TK Maxx. I think we're just going and looking at more cushions now. I don't have enough couches for all these cushions, but there was options. And then next we're going to jump into Mecca, because why not? This is one of my favorite perfume brands, Wilhelm. This is a new release that smelled like coconutty goodness. This smelled very fresh, very lemony, very citrusy. So then we came to David Jones just to have a little look around and see what kind of things were here and the vibes of the clothes that are coming out. I'm really excited for summer dressing. I'm like over dressing for winter. I just want to wear cute dresses, and this green one, a vibe. I also really like this pink dress, but I don't really wear pink. I kind of wish it came in a different color. But yeah, lots of cute prints going on here. And I really love the floral one on the left with the tie neck. I did see that H&M in Europe did one quite similar to that actually, which makes me sad because I feel like H&M in Europe gets way better stuff than the H&M here in Australia sometimes, but such is life. And I feel like this David Jones is like not quite the same as some of the other ones, but these were some cute basics at Seed. Every time I see like a burgundy, I just get pulled in. I just have to go and look. And I thought this was a really cute little cable knit number, but same thing. Like I'm not really shopping for autumn anymore. But definitely, ooh, this linen mini dress I think is really cute with like a sun hat and maybe like some tan sandals. Could have been really cute, but yeah, the search continues and we kept looking. There was a lot of cute shirt dresses, which makes me very happy because I love a shirt dress. And I also am really into this cute little striped cardigan. It was so soft as well, and I think the gold buttons are a really cute detail, but it's just a little bit too, like, I'm not going to wear that in summer. Let's be real. And these little scalloped linen shorts, so cute and such a nice linen feeling fabric. I also really like the stripe option and the full length pant version. So many cute little linen options from this brand. I didn't actually check to see what the brand was, but I am obsessed with these trousers. They had a really nice like lightness to them, and I just love like a classic linen set. Also the stripe set is really cute as well. This just felt like it would be so easy, so breezy. Just throw it on in summer and you don't even have to think about it. And she has spotted another shirt dress. This was cute, but I don't really wear color this bright, but I did think this was a really nice option if you do like that sort of. This is another cute linen shirt option. I feel like we were seeing all the linen shirting, like just really good basics, which really makes me happy because I feel like you can never go wrong with like a classic linen shirt in like a blue or a stripe or a white. I've wanted to smell Burberry Her for a while now, and it was really nice. It was just like a nice floral, sweet kind of fragrance. I mean, like it smells good, but I didn't think there was anything like super special about it, but it does smell good. Like it's just an easy to wear fragrance, inoffensive, like just a good maybe day-to-day fragrance, but I didn't think it was anything too special. And I wanted to smell Gucci Bloom, which I did. Same kind of thing, wasn't super impressed by it. And now we have to obviously go pay a visit to L'Occitane. Their shower oil is just amazing. Like it is, you can wear it and it feels like you almost don't need moisturizer afterwards, and it doesn't feel like gross or oily or anything like you might think. It smells amazing and it leaves your skin feeling so soft. And I was really thinking about getting like the scrub version of it that they have here as well, but I feel like every time I buy a scrub, it just goes to my shower to die. So I think I've learned my lesson now. Like, use what you've got first. No, we had to check out the cute pajama section. Papinel Sleepwear, which is like the brand here, is one of my absolute favorites. Like, I cannot describe how incredibly soft their pajamas are. They feel amazing, and they also come in really cute prints too. Like, you can get a more like neutral, like this navy, or they have some really beautiful prints. I'm obsessed with this green color, but we don't really need more winter pajamas. We need summer pajamas now. This was a super cute set. I think you could actually wear this outside and no one would complain either. And I just love that print. I think it's so cute. And this is the actual print that I really wanted to see. This sort of like Toit de Jouy, I can never say that, print. So beautiful. I thought it was so cute. I'm still thinking about them. How many pajamas does one girl need? Oh, these are a nice pants version. And this green robe is everything. It's the perfect shade of green. It's so soft. It was so cute, but I've got a cute robe. I probably don't need another one, but a really good option if you are looking for a gorgeous sage green robe to go with your gorgeous sage green pajamas. And I found a few brands that I'd never heard of in here, which made me really excited as well because I'm in my pajama era. Like, wearing cute pajamas makes me so happy, and I just feel like making a whole ritual out of sleeping is just the vibe now. Okay, I feel like that was a successful trip. I went to the op shop and I've been looking for I really wanted like green drinking glasses, but I found these kind of like slate blue kind of gray ones, and I thought those would be really cute too. They sort of have like a fluted kind of scallop detail around the edge, which I thought would be super cute. I really love like the ribbed glasses that I have, but I find them really annoying to keep clean. If you have anything except water in them, like if you have like when I put my morning smoothie or like a coffee or something, it gets trapped in the little ribbed edges and it's just really annoying to clean. Like they look really nice, but yeah, I just feel like they're not very functional sometimes. So I've been sort of looking for something new, and the glasses I found, they were like $1 each, and I was like, well, how do I say no? Obviously add that straight to my basket. And then I've also been looking for like a woven placemat, and I think I took you guys I went to TK Maxx because that's right next to the op shop. And I found these really cute Tommy Hilfiger like woven placemats. They do have like a strawberry stitched onto them, which is like cute. I don't know if it's exactly my vibe, but I sort of looked on the bottom and it looked like if I could cut it off. Like this sort of, it's not embroidered. Like I'll show you when I get home, like in situ, and then maybe you can let me know if you think that I should leave the strawberries on or I should try and get them off. But they were like $8 for a pair, which was really like well priced, I thought. So yeah, and then I came to the shopping center because I wanted to go to Mecca and smell some perfumes, and I think I showed you some of the ones that I found. So Wilhelm Perfumery is like one of my absolute favorite like niche luxury perfume brands. Like my absolute favorite, the first one I ever smelled from them, Mango Skin, like the first time I smelled it, I could not stop thinking about it for days. It literally smells like the juiciest, ripest, most delicious mango, but it's like, I guess you would say it's like a gourmand, but it's not sickly sweet or like childish or anything. Like it is like a grown-up mango. And it's still one of my favorite perfumes to this day. I really love it for summer. And one of their other perfumes, Poets of Berlin, smells like a blueberry lemon like tea cake, drinking a London fog, walking around in like a misty city. Like it is amazing. And I guess it also sort of leans gourmand, but I wouldn't say that it's like a sickly sweet one or yeah, anything really like that. The people in the car next to me were leaving, and I always feel weird like sitting here talking to myself, but anyways, so yeah, Poets of Berlin, amazing. Like I've just never really smelled anything like it, and like to this day I don't think there's anything that I've smelled that's exactly like it. But yeah, it's like you just have to go and smell it. But yeah, I think like a blueberry sort of lemony tea cake, a little bit sweet, but like with a little bit of, I wouldn't say depth, but like complexity that makes it interesting. Like it's not just another like sweet fragrance. And then I wanted to smell Fleur Burlesque, and I gave it a smell, and like I thought it was nice. It's not my kind of fragrance, let's put it that way. And then Ellis Perfumery is another favorite of mine. I have their perfume, I think it's called like Vanilla Milk, and it literally smells like vanilla cereal milk. Like it is so yummy, it is so delicious. I went on like a huge vanilla fragrance rampage. I would say I'm still on this vanilla fragrance rampage. Anytime I see something that says vanilla on it, I'm like, I have to smell it. because not all vanillas are created equal. There is a wide array of how vanilla can look, and I need to turn the air on. It's really hot in here. Warmer than I thought when you're sitting in the sun. And then, yeah, so they have vanilla milk, which is like a perfume. And then they also have like some body sprays, which I was intrigued by. And they have a peach one. It smells nice, but it definitely is like, I think for me it was a little bit juvenile. Like it just does smell like a sweet, peachy fragrance. If you like that kind of thing, it'll be perfect for you. But I feel like it was almost like a little too young, like almost a little bit. It smells like something I would have worn when I was like 16, put it that way. But it is nice. And then the other one, it was called Vanilla Sin. And the girl like saw me taking a video and she's like, do you want a sample of it? And I was like, oh my God, yes. I didn't realize you could give fragrance samples like in Mecca. So yeah, pro tip. Like I knew they gave like foundation samples and all that. I didn't know they would give you like a fragrance sample. So she gave me a sample of it and like I sprayed it on the back of my hand, and I think I might buy it. Probably not today, but at some point in the future. I'm gonna keep wearing the sample and see how I like it. But it is like a really nice vanilla. Like it's very warm, very cozy. Think like cozy winter night where you're like snuggled up inside, like yummy vanilla. It's not juvenile, it's not overly sweet, it's not sickly, it's not like a cakey vanilla. It is very much like a warm, I wouldn't say it's like a sexy vanilla, but it's like a sensual vanilla is how I would describe it. I really like it. I sprayed it on the back of my hand. That's why I keep smelling it, because I really think with perfume, especially if you are going on your perfume journey, like just go to the store and smell as much as you can. And that's really gonna tell you like what you like, and then look at the notes in the fragrances you like take note of what you like. And then I usually use Fragrantica, and then just like go on there and you'll start seeing like common notes of like what you like, and then that kind of helps you know when you start looking at other things if it's going to be something you like, because there's so many fragrances out there. And yeah, I just think, I don't know, I love fragrance. For me, I love scents, I love making my own candles, I love smelling things. Like I'm a very, I don't know, olfactory person. Is that a thing? We're gonna make it a thing. I love smelling things, like that's things that smell good. And yeah, a couple of years ago I decided to go on like my perfume journey and just learn more about perfume and like what all the notes actually mean, because partly I think I was tired of like buying things that I like didn't really love. And also there's so many options. I was like, how on earth am I gonna like narrow it down into like what kind of fragrances do I like? So yeah, I think just going to whatever like department store is close to you and just smelling as many things as you can that sound interesting to you will give you a really good idea. But yeah, I think Vanilla Sin from Ellis Brooklyn, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. It smells really good. Another one that I had wanted to smell was from, oh my God, I'm drawing a total blank on the name right now. From Malin and Goetz. I'm butchering Malin and Goetz. Melon. I don't know how you say it. From Malin and Goetz. Anyways, one of their fragrances, Dark Rum. I was obsessed with that years ago. I love it. It sounds like what it is. It's just like a dark, sexy, boozy, like kind of ambery fragrance. I think it's really unisex, like a man or a woman could wear it. It smells like a hot man, but I think on a woman I like it because it's just kind of unexpected and it has like a little bit of a sweetness to it. So that's really yummy. So their fragrances, they're very true to what they say. Like they have a cannabis candle, they have a tomato leaf candle, and the thing that they say that it's called is really what it smells like. I don't know how they do it. Like it's not like a interpretation of, like, you know how some brands, they're like, this smells like blah blah blah, and you're like, does it though? Maybe in your mind, but yeah, so they also had a strawberry fragrance, and I really wanted to see what that smelled like. So I gave that a smell, and I was like
pleasantly surprised. It's very fresh. It's not overly sweet. It really does just smell like a strawberry out in the field that you just picked. And it's been like sitting in a basket, and maybe the sun has like warmed it a little bit, and you're just really getting that fresh strawberry fragrance. So if that's something you think you might like, yeah, that is probably one for you. I think it's a really nice one for summer because it's like light, it's fresh, but it's also got like a little bit of like femininity and like sweetness from the strawberry. I sprayed it on my right hand. I don't know if it was just like the tester or something like that, but it's not a very, like, I'm not smelling it very strongly. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to get it as well though, because I do really like it. Like, it just smells really fresh. I feel like it's like a nice, easy to wear fragrance. So yeah, that's what I smelled while I was in there. And yeah, I think that's me done for the shopping center for today. And let's head home.
Okay, well now you can see everything in situ. So these are the little glasses I got. I think they are so cute. And these are the little placemats, and you can see the little strawberry detail I was telling you about. I don't know about it. I don't know if it goes with the setting that I've got. So, I mean, like, see, you can kind of imagine the vibe without it. I think it suits my space a little bit better. So I think I will probably do some zhuzhing and try and unpick the strawberries, but for like $9 for the 2 placemats, I thought it's worth it if you have to just do a little bit of extra effort. And yeah, I feel like this setup is super cute, and yeah, it's a vibe. Also, this is my favorite snack at the moment. It's like a rice cracker with a little bit of cream cheese and a cucumber on top. It is so delicious, so fresh. It's kind of like a cucumber sandwich. Anyways, I am obsessed with these. And now we're gonna sit and eat these deconstructed cucumber sandwiches and watch And Just Like That. And it's gonna be great. Also, apparently this is the last season of And Just Like That. So this really is the end of Sex and the City and Just Like That Carrie's story. Like, it's the end of everything. I saw this thing on Facebook that, like, they posted, I think it was Vogue that posted that. And they were like, how do you think it's gonna end? And someone was like, she wakes up and it was all a dream, and Big is still alive. And I was like, oh, that'd be cute. But also, like, I don't think Carrie and Big were really that right for each other. I don't know. Maybe things happened in the years where we weren't watching them on TV, but anyways. Okay, but and also, I don't want to give spoilers, but like, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna say this. If you haven't watched it, I'm gonna give spoilers, and if you don't want to know what happens, skip forwards a little bit, because maybe her and Aiden like not working out, and then she has like Duncan, like the hot British downstairs neighbor, and he's a writer. I'm not saying he's like the one for her, but I mean, it's like she's leaving that and there's hope. There's the next one. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know below. Do you think they're right for each other? Do you think they're better than her and Aiden? Do you think they're, I don't know. I feel like we don't know him well enough because we just met him when he was grumpy, and he's been like grumpy, and then they were like flirty, and we haven't seen what they're like now that her and Aiden are done. I don't know.
but you have to see this view. It's amazing.
Do a little nighttime getting unready routine, and also like the skincare that I've been using at night that I've been really loving. So let's put this hair up. So I really like, oh good, you can't even see the bun that's happening. I really like using like a double cleanse at night. I feel like it just really gets all the makeup off, and I have been really loving this. Is that gonna focus? There we go. This, I think, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a Korean skincare brand. Manayo? Unsure. Anyways, this is like a cleansing oil, and it is incredible. It smells kind of like lemon. It really helps to get all that makeup off your skin. Your skin feels super clean afterwards. And if you also have oily skin, you might be like, why would I put more oil on my skin? But this doesn't make your skin oily. And also I follow up with another like just normal cleanser afterwards, and that gets everything off. So this is just a really great way to get your makeup off at the end of the day. So I'll just do like one pump, like spread it in my hand and then on her face. I also am obsessed with, well, it looks a little grubby because it's got my makeup on it now, but these like face halos, I got them from Shoppers Drug Mart when I was in Canada last time I was there. These things are amazing for just like getting all your makeup off, whatever you got on there. You can even use them like without any cleanser, but I just find I'm like, well, you're gonna use your cleanser anyways, might as well just get it all off. But they are amazing. And then for my second cleanse, this is what I've been using. Is it gonna focus? Yes. This is what I've been using, the Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser from Cosy. This is just an amazing like it's just what you want from a cleanser. I think sometimes with cleanser, it's like people go a little bit crazy with it, and I'm like, it's only on your face for a few seconds. All it has to do is get your makeup off and like not leave it super stripped and dry. And I find that this one doesn't. It says it's a low pH formula that works to soothe, refresh, and soften the skin without the stripping feeling. It does what it says on the tin. Like, I've repurchased that so many times. It's just such a good, like, cleanser that does what you need it to do. Next, I've been using the Cosy RX Advanced Snail Mucin. Yeah, an interesting sounding ingredient, but this stuff is amazing. I feel like it just really smooths out and like plumps up your skin texture and makes it just really like glowy and bouncy. And yeah, don't forget to take your skincare down your neck and to your chest as well. And then I rub it into the back of my hands. And then for the eye cream, I've been using the Beauty of... Is it gonna focus? The Beauty of Joseon? I don't know how to pronounce any of these. Revive Eye Serum, Ginseng, and Retinol. This is like a really light eye cream, but like still powerful. Like, I think it has like a really light texture, but it does the job. Like, I feel like my under eye area looks pretty good. So it's hard to know with eye cream. You're like, is it working? I'm just gonna go on how it's going day by day because I don't know, like, in 20 years what I'm gonna look like. And then after that, I've been using the Medicate Crystal Retinol 3 for so many years now, and this stuff really transforms your skin texture. I have like quite a bit of like acne scarring and stuff from before when my skin used to be worse. I mean, we've got this beautiful pimple here, but that stuff, like, honestly, if I don't use it, I notice a difference in my skin. And last but not least, I've been using, there's some lip gloss on it, the Tokobo, triple hyaluronic acid multi-ceramide complex. The texture of this is just so nice. Like, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a really thick cream, but it rubs in and absorbs really well. And like, also the packaging is just so cute. And it's like a glass container too. So I imagine, I don't know, you could store other things in there maybe if you wanted to when you were finished. Oh my God, that afternoon sun. Right now. And then last but not least, the Ole Henriksen, what are these called? The Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. I love these. I have them in like multiple different flavors. This is the Strawberry Sorbet Glimmer one. It's got a little bit of sparkle. I don't know, can you see that? Oh, maybe the way the sun is hitting right now. It smells so good. Tastes really good too, even though you're not supposed to eat it. But yeah, it's just a really good nighttime lip gloss. So yeah. Also, as soon as the sun goes down, I put on my blue blockers. These are actually red tinted because blue light from like your screen or like the lights in your house actually can interrupt your melatonin production. So this sort of protects your eyes from the blue light and it makes it easier for you to fall asleep at night. They definitely, it's a look though. I will say that for sure. It's a look.